Hey guys, here you can see my latest pickup. I had to buy the Makima because I like the artwork. It's so cool and it's a CSMR, so means it's super hard to pull. One CSMR and two master cases, which means like every master case has three cases, so 18 box per case. So one master case is 54 displays, and you get one CSMR in 108 displays. And there's also the Denji's Chainsaw Man rare, so which is gonna mean you gotta open over 200 boxes yourself if you wanna kind of have a guaranteed hit rate on this card. That's why I just bought it. And let's check the condition. I plan to send it to PSA because the value gain of getting a BGS 10, of course it's still there, but if you get the 9.5, people are like, oh, I don't want to even pay raw price for this card. 9.5 is so bad. I want to keep it myself anyways, but you never know if you have to sell a card or something like that. I rather take the easy PSA 10 than a BGS 9.5 or maybe Black Label. It always depends. But for this card, I'm gonna send it to PSA and should be back in about 4 weeks, maybe 5. So let's check on the condition. The centering at first, not the condition, looks great. You can always see it on the rectangle there, the difference from there to the right edge and to the left edge. If it both looks same, so the left side is not thinner than the right side or the other way around, it's already a good sign. The other thing I check in common for the centering is the gold stamp in the top right. You see there's like kind of shadowing behind the gold stamp, and the shadowing is slightly off to the left. So it means on the right you have very little shadowing in the background, on the left you have way much more. So this means it could be a little bit off center to the right, but for PSA it's definitely still gonna be a 10. I'm not gonna check back for the centering because back is like you can have 60-40 on the sides, which is always guaranteed by Schwarz cards. So let's check then the edges and the centering, the edges and the corners from the front. Look great. And on the back, yeah, this is just some dirt. Got to clean those little tiny white dots later with a towel or something. Here as well. But this looks also great. Then I can check the surface, the last category. I don't see any issue of the surface on the back, but the more important part is the front because of the print dots you sometimes have on those kind of printings. Like the foiling in general is always perfect, but the print on the character itself sometimes has some bubbles or dents, which you can only see if you have a light like this I have here right now and slowly move the card through the complete light. It looks pretty great that there's no single surface issue. The only thing that might always be an issue is the bottom left, the gold stamp with the 1500, because it's never like perfectly printed. You always have some mini dots here and there. You see it over the one, there's some smaller dots. But for this card, it looks like it's looking really great. Even the lines here, sometimes the line from the yellow one to the top and from the red to the bottom, they merge into one line. But here you can see it is still a separate line. So it's not one line, which is really great. You see it even better on the right one, that those lines are not fused together. So I'm gonna send it to PSA for the regular service, which from Germany is like 120 euros, I guess. So you have value charge up until 1500 after grading. I don't expect Makima to be more expensive than 1500 euros after getting a PSA 10. So I guess I'm fine with the service. Let me know what you think of this card and if you would have maybe sent it to BGS or just do the easy way like I do and send it to PSA.